mi amor, ¿cómo te va? Quisiera verte y tan lejos que estás. Quiero tocarte en la boca, besarte y tu cuerpo acariciar.
Good morning, people. Early in the morning, well, not that early. It's gonna be 10, and it took me a little long to get up to bed because I wasn't feeling really good last night. So I'm out. I'm gonna do some work now. Try to investigate how do I get on this on a tour. I want to get on a tour. So let's see about that. They told me here I could get some information. Buenos días. Mira, ¿ustedes saben dónde se puede hacer el tour de las cuatrimotos?
La Merced.
No sé, nada.
¿No conoces la Merced?
No conozco nada, mi primer día aquí. Pero me mandaron acá, que acá hacían el contacto, que no sé qué.
Espérame, voy a ver. Ahorita le van a dar información.
Ok, vale. So here I am at the florist store. As you guys can see, it's a beautiful day out. Beautiful day out. I keep stressing the streets is crazy. Like all the streets are made of rock. And it's that one rock. It's the whole town like that. And then what amazed me is those colonial houses like from like ages ago. Look at it. It's so crazy. I really, really enjoy like looking at that. I'm gonna be taking a lot of photos on this trip. Super cool. This is the florist shop that they sent me to. But if you can see, the whole town is surrounded by mountains and volcanoes. Like that's 1, 2, well, not a volcano, but mountains, 3, 4 on the opposite side, 2, like all over the place. Hello? Hello? Sí. Sí. No, estaba preguntando por las cuatrimotos y el tour que tiene. ¿A qué hora sale de la tarde? Okay. So we're gonna have a little walk in Antigua Guatemala. We're gonna just have a walk in those beautiful beautiful rock streets. This is like a big market there. Huge market. But if I keep going this way, like 3, 4 blocks down, is where the arch is. And then to the right of it is the main park. But as you can see, guys, like all the houses have the same like colors. Like they have the yellow, the blue, the green, and then you start over again, yellow, blue, green. I think that is so cool. I think that is so cool. But let's see. So you can see that's one of the volcanoes. This is another one of the historical buildings. It's a church. ¿Cómo se llama esa iglesia? Ok. Operación Española. Pero no está. Ah, gracias. Cooperación Española. And it seems like you can't get in. See, that's why it's so good to ask questions. These are my neighbors. Cooperación Española. Super cool. But then there's one, I guess this is the newest building. And then this one is the, we are around the park area. This is the park. I showed you the park at night, guys. It's really cool at night with the lights and all of that. But it's not as interesting during the daytime. Sorry. And then of course, the arch. Let's walk towards the arch. Again, the same thing I was saying earlier, like the houses with that colonial construction. I mean, the architect is crazy. The architecture is crazy. Campero. They have a line everywhere. Maybe we should have some campero for breakfast. I think that needs to be there. Maybe we could do that. These trees are cute and everything, but they break your feet. It's hard to walk in them. You're gonna get a lot of movement in my video. I don't get how steady it is. It's still gonna be shaky because it's so hard to work in the streets. I mean, they're really nice. But you feel them everywhere. You feel the rocks in your feet. Like, I can't imagine if you have to walk barefoot. This is Church of the Mercedes. It was constructed more than 300 years ago and still looks amazing. As you guys can see, the details on this architecture is, I mean, something that leaves your mouth open. Incredible. To me, one of my biggest things is how are they able to maintain this, like, monuments looking like this. It's amazing. And then it's the scenery as well, like, you know, you come out of the church and you look out and it's those amazing mountains in the front of you. It's just a beautiful scenery all around. So, a very nice experience. So guys, I'm about to get some breakfast. This is a super typical restaurant here in the center. Look how different this is. I mean, they even have couches. This is like for coffee and stuff like this. This is your wine area. They have suites in the front. I mean, look at the construction. It's insane. And then you have to go all the way to the back. All the way to the back.
buen día.
Hola, buen día. ¿Cómo funciona? ¿Le pido a ustedes?
Como quieras.
Ah, va, okay. And then as you guys can see, we're back here. The thing is that I don't want to be in the sun. ¿Y ahí arriba también? Oh, ok. ¿Se puede subir?
No,
¿Tomar una foto?
no, lo siento. Solo,
Ay, saliste en la cámara diciendo todo
solo hay
eso.
material. Solo hay material ahí arriba porque está en remodelación.
Saliste en la cámara diciendo todos esos nos.
No, no.
Luego que te di una promoción tan bonita. So guys, this is what the breakfast looks like. I'm about to eat this stuff. But I mean, it's a really cute place regardless of the second floor being closed. Actually, she let me see it and it's just like a lot of stuff that they throw there, like garbage and stuff like that, so it makes no sense. But this looks good. This looks really good. Let me see. Sweet plantain is always my favorite. I mean, it's nothing major, but I'm hungry and I'm about to eat this stuff, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, yeah? Another church. I'm gonna go investigate about it now. But the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about it is that, oh boy, it took me like forever to find a place where you could get the COVID test, the antigen. I found a place. What I did is I played it smart. I went to a hostel, actually one of the most popular hostels here in town, and I asked the front desk and they told me, like a block away from the hostel. It is kind of pricey. I think it's $36. I think in Playa del Carmen I paid like 25 or 30, something like that. I don't remember, but I mean, it is what it is. I know there's a hospital where they do it for free. No, Shell, there's another place here. Probably gonna have to go and ask. I mean, the one thing that I can tell you is amazingly, I mean, and the buildings is so freaking nice. There goes the volcano, but you can hardly see it. We're gonna have to go over there and show it and find out. Or I'll put the information on the screen. So this one. Jefe, ¿cómo se llama esta iglesia?
Es la iglesia del hermanito Pedro.
The Church of the Little Brother Peter. El hermanito Pedro. ¿Sabes qué tiempo tiene de construida?
Ah, no sé, pero ya tenía años. No sé cuántos años.
About 300 years as well. I mean, it's yellow like the other one. The details on the other one is nicer though. For the Little Brother Peter. I mean, guys, I'm not giving you like addresses because everything is close here. It's within walking distance. So I was gonna say ask questions, but I don't even know what. You probably have better luck. So I would say if you probably get on the tuk tuk, those tuk tuk models, they probably could take you and show you like different places or wherever you're looking for. As you know how to get on the tuk tuk. You know how to get on one of them. So we're about to, you know, it's gonna be a short ride. Oh, vamos. Hágale, hágale. This is a bumpy ride. I think I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Shit. My liver is jumping. This rock is no joke. No joke. It's amazing the way they look though. Eso. ¿Qué es eso que suena?
Bombas. Bombas. Fuegos artificiales.
Oh, okay. It's definitely bumpy ride. So he's charging 15 quetzales, which is like $2 and change. He drives me. Well, you guys know this where he picks me up. It's literally like 2 minutes though. It's like a 2-minute ride, but you know, I just want the experience. Voy a dejar al cruzar la calle, por favor. Al cruzar la calle, por favor.
Muy bien.
I gotta get in one of those too. Those buses right there, they look like fun. Well guys, this was my ride in Tuk Tuk. Let's see what we do next. So guys, I ended up renting the Tuk Tuk for 1 hour. I'm gonna pay him 85 quetzales. I don't know how much is that in dollars. I'm gonna put it down for you guys, but you know, right now we are in the area where, you know, like the rich people in Antigua live. Well, not rich people, people that, you know, got money to live comfortably. We just passed by the men's correction center, the jail. It was removed because people, they just want to make sure that they keep the town for the tourists, and they don't want to have like negative representation. I'm about to show you guys like another building. ¿Cómo se llama este acá?
Esas son las ruinas de girasol.
So this is the girasol sunflowers ruins. Y todo acá es como de 300 años, ¿no?
Sí, aquí también hacen eventos.
Oh, now
Fiestas.
they do events like parties and stuff like that.
La alquilan para hacer fiestas.
And like weddings and quinceañeras. So, I mean, some of these places, some of these buildings, it used to be like a negative influence in the city, and now it's changed to something positive, you could say. So, I mean, that's good to see that the government is thinking of, you know, have a positive message out there. So that's really, really cool. So guys, this is good. I'm gonna get to see like so much more on the tuk-tuk than walking. I've been doing a lot of walking, but the walking stopped. This park right here, in the past, people used to come and wash their clothes here. How cool is that? I took some photos of it, but now you get to see it also with film. So guys, this is one of the most famous churches here in Antigua, Guatemala, and actually I think in the whole country. The reason why is because they have a tree inside that they call the Tree of Life, and the story says that this little Saint Pedro was here. So Peter Saint was here, and then I mean they saying also that all the people come to this church because it's like one of the most emblematic ones in the whole town. I mean, it's really pretty. I just don't know why it's closed today, unfortunately. I didn't get to see the Tree of Life. And then it's called La Calle del Calvario, and that's the name of the church. It's called la Iglesia del Calvario. La Iglesia del Calvario, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama la iglesia? The Church of the Calvario. I don't know how to say it in English. La Iglesia del Calvario. But it's legendary. It's been here forever. It's one of the main attractions of Antigua, Guatemala. And look at the surrounding, guys. Amazing. Amazing. This is amazing. So guys, this is another one. This is just the ruins of the church, but this one is Almeida del Calvario. And I think they both have the same name because the street's name is Calle del Calvario, City of the Calvario. So this is just the ruins. They don't do any type of sessions here, or they don't do any type of anything. It's just, you know, from what it used to be. And this is also, there was some, this construction was also built in like 300 plus ago. So really, really cool, man. Really cool. A lot of history. Really good to see. Guys, and this is another church. Legendary here as well. It's called the Church of the School of God. That's a really cool name. The Church of the School of God. I just love the scenery. Like, it's the church, but then it's everything else. It's like the Mexa, like, so amazing. It's everything else that makes it so amazing. And again,
welcome to Guatemala, bro.
Thanks. Thank you for having me. And then you can see yellow. Like all the churches for some reason have yellow. Yellow. Okay. And this is my driver. All right, guys. Let's continue. Guys. And this is another legendary church here in Antigua. This one is called the San Francisco Church. The San Francis, I guess? I don't know. But I mean, this is incredible. And it's so organized that they actually have like vendors and everything. Like it's a business basically. Parking, everything. And I think you have to like, I don't know if you have to pay to get in, but this church has also been around for more than 300 years. That's, I mean, again, like I continue saying, like I can't say enough. They really maintain this very, very well. Estas ciudades son patrimonio de la humanidad. Es patrimonio de la humanidad. And this is how the church looks inside. I guess that you're not allowed to bring in cameras. But it's amazing, and the scenery, again, I keep saying it, but it's just breathtaking. They also have a library in the back and a museum. A library and a museum. This is so cool. Everything's so clean. Of course, they charge 2 kids house, I think, for adults. But this is amazing. Ya me voy, solamente era para señalar en el video. Super cool. Alright guys, so I mean you got to see the idea. It's amazing. So let's keep doing this. So you guys, you know how they keep talking about el hermano Pedro? Well, here it says tumba al hermano Pedro. So I guess, I mean, I have to investigate a little bit more about that, but it says that his tomb is here, somewhere in there. Yeah. Supposedly his tomb is here. So guys, the little brother Peter was born actually in Spain, Canary Islands, on March 19, 1651. He arrived to Guatemala. He was 25 years when he lived there. He sacrificed his life exercising charity at heroic dimensions. Founded a hospital for the poor. During the nights, he paced the streets of Antigua with a small bell repeating, "Remember, brothers, that only one soul we owe, and if we should lose it, we will never gain it back." Some little brother Peter, he was buried in Antigua, and he still remains there. So he's deeply loved by the community of Antigua and the community and the whole country of Guatemala. So guys, this is my last monument of the day. This is the San Jerónimo Monastery. I don't even know how to say it, but it's a monument. You can see it here. A monastery. It used to be like a school at one point. I mean, it was built in the 1700s by the king at that era of those times. And as you can see, it looks like
not much. It's the ruins of what it used to be, but it used to be 2 stories high, actually 2 floors, and it had the monastery on one side with the school, and then it have the church on the other side, which is super cool. This is amazing how they have a building from the 1700s and it still looks like this. To get in here, I paid 40 quetzales, 40 quintales. I don't know. I paid 40. I'm gonna put the description below. How much is it in dollars? But I'm thinking it's like $7 or something like that. Steps to the 2nd floor. It's like different rooms in here. San Jerónimo Monastery. I would like to get a photo of how it actually looked in the 1700s. I'm gonna see if I could find one on the internet. I will see if I could find one online, and so that I can show the difference between then and now. Cause this is insane. I mean, I will talk more about this monastery, about this monument, but I'll give you the whole down in the city, because this city was like the main city in Guatemala, but because of the earthquake that happened, people moved from here to Guatemala City. So Guatemala City now is the most important city. Of course, it's the capital, but at one point this used to be the capital. And like a big earthquake happened, and still around, but they had to come back and rebuild the city, basically. I go more in depth, but this is what it is. Hey, what's up? There's a lot of love messages here.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, girl bound. They came up to let it down. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't know a girl bound. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I told you, brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they